Hey, good morning, everybody. It's me, Rolando G. I'm back at it once again. Another commentary. Just wanted to talk to you guys right now about the whole situation dealing with Kevin Samuels. I heard the news last week on May 5th, and I was like tripped out because I had heard so much about Kevin Samuels, like in the last year or so to as of this year. His content was basically revolved around, I guess, helping BAWs see their true selves and what they are doing to themselves, and trying to put them on a path of pretty much recognizing their dysfunction. And say what you will, I don't know what the big deal was with him, but a lot of haters out there, especially within the community, I guess, of the divestment Negro male manosphere, which I'm also slightly a part of, but I've grown to really have a less lot respect for a lot of certain individuals who I won't get into. That's why I'm not as pumping my fist as I am these days when it comes to SYSBM. I think there's a misconception, and now it's become almost to me like it's a cult. It's not really, just as what Reluctant Nabi has said in the past. It's not something as a way of life, or a standard that you live by. It's become, commercialized a little bit too much now, where people are taking it and running with it, and then not, and then want to say it what it is when it comes to live streams and being online. It's not represented in the fashion of a sense where I would think it's being humbled. So that's why I don't claim it as much these days, because of that. I've been doing the SYSBM type of lifestyle for some time now. So why would I go by the acronym of it? I've been saving myself ever since the early mid 2000s. When I started really getting conscious about what was going on around me and the kind of women in this culture and in this decade and age as a grown adult. And so I started to really peep game. Now, back to what I wanted to say about this whole thing, dealing with the Kevin Samuels death. Kevin Samuels, I'm going to say, like I said, he was a man true to what he was trying to do. I don't think he was trying to follow any trends. Say what you will about if he was trying to uplift, because a lot of the real hardcore, far right SYSBMers were saying that he was just trying to basically get nookie from BAWs. That was not it, because as of the reports, guess what race of female he was with when he died? And we're talking about a female that we all want to divest with, because she is nothing like the BAW. And guess who that was? He was with a Latina on Cinco de Mayo, okay? And obviously something went wrong. He had a consensual sexual encounter with this young lady, and things took a turn, and pretty much for the worst. He complained about some chest pains, I guess, when they were into the, they were getting it in, and he fell on top of her pretty much and collapsed on her, and pretty much passed away right then and there. And I gotta hand it to the man, in sort of a way. He had a platform. He was a man that everybody is not really trying to be, but everybody's trying to get to some kind of sense where we are a self-made man and we can create our own platforms. We can actually do things on social media, make money, and pretty much, where we're being successful. And he was successful in that regard. Now, despite the rumors, whether or not he was broke, I don't know. I really can't say whether he was whether, his net worth wasn't as good as what he was portraying. I really can't say on that, but I can say, rest in peace to this man, because a lot of us going to have to recognize at the end of the day, we're going to go out, we don't know when our time is. I even don't understand that. And sometimes it scares me sometimes, that to think about that. And the fact that Kevin Samuels, pretty much passed away, the last thing what he was doing was getting it in. Hey, I guess, he did go out with a bang. And no matter how much a lot of you, people out here were hating on him, one thing is for sure, he was true to thine own self, and he was true to the platform and the message that he was trying to transcend. Most of us think it was a waste of time. Of course, those of us who are divested and think that the BAW, is what she is. She's unreachable, which she is. But at the same time, I think there was more to this man than what he was trying to put on. And I think maybe he was a little bit too late with the message, because I heard that he was, earlier getting on, he was getting on brothers, but at the same time, he turned his platform to get on these types of so-called enemy counterparts called the BAW. Now, in a sense, there were rumors that he did date Brittany Reiner. You all know who that is. The one that's been messing with a lot of athletes, trying to get some athletes to like take care of her. And you see how that went. They said Kevin Samuels was dating her, had her on the show. So, like I said, maybe he was a hustle game. I don't know. From what I'm seeing, I think that might have been the case. But like I said, despite of all the rumors and all the controversy that surrounds him, I'm going to give it up to the brother, for doing what he did, because like I said, nobody else, could have been well organized with his platform more than this gentleman here, and the manosphere, the regular commercialized manosphere kind of relied on him a little bit, but at the same damn time, may he, RIP in peace, and, may his, and what we have to do different, I think, is we have to go in the paint a little bit more to define ourselves and what our message is, because a lot of it is not clear. And we don't need to simp out. We don't need to sell out. No, we don't. But what Kevin Samuels has given us is really a lot of more stance and power than what we have. And like I said, the way he went out is no more to me than just miraculously the best way to go out. Okay, having a good time. All right, it may not be the best, but it does suffice. So rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. From me, Rolando G. I never really followed your content. A lot of your content was from hearsay, from others telling me that he was pretty much simping to the BAW. I don't think he really was. I think he saw it as a cash cow because, he saw what we were going through, and, he wanted to have a different approach to it, which I, thought, okay, he's being who he is about it. So, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. All right, it's Rolando G. I'm out. Till next time.